very good evening. You're watching Big Bang with me, Shruti. It was the day lakhs of pre-university students across the state had been waiting for. Majority of the students did well, which was seen in the final outcome. Here's the report.
Lakhs of students across the state were waiting with bated breath for the results to be announced. The colleges were flocked with students and parents in anticipation of the good news. Meanwhile, here is how the Education Minister decided to release it. Percentage of pass creates a record of sorts. Girls overshadow the boys. The students who had put in their time and sweat in securing a good result were elated, and so were the teachers and parents. The total pass percentage this year is a record 60.74%, highest in the last 10 years. Over 6,10,000 students across the state attended the examinations this year, and the marks secured by the girls overshadowed that of the boys by about 8%. While many are glued to their computers and laptops waiting to get their results, hundreds were seen in college campuses looking for their lists to confirm their marks. Here is how the examination board contributed to making sure there were no problems.
From past 2004 to 10, almost for 10 years, the result was less than 60. We have reached 60 point something, and everything went very smoothly. The examinations, valuations, without any hurdles, without any problems. I have instructed my both institutions, both the SSC and PUC board, to take all guidance, to give all guidance in the month of July. From 1st of July to 31st July, they have to complete to the lecturers, to the parents, and also to the students. We have to give a good guidance how to prepare for the examinations in the initial stage itself.
While the combination of arts has attracted the largest number of students, it had the lowest percentage of students who made it through. Over 2,40,000 students attended the exams, and only about 51% of students managed to pass. The highest marks scored in this combination were 574. The always balanced commerce combination saw about 2 lakh students attempting the papers and saw the highest percentage of students who passed at 70.8%. The highest marks scored in this combination were 596. Science, on the other hand, had the lowest share of the students, and the results were moderate at 62.19%. The highest marks scored in this combination were 594. When asked about their opinion on the results, here is what the students had to say.
I'm very much interested in medicine, so by God's grace, if I get a very good rank in CET, and I would surely go with that. I want to be an IAS officer, so I'm working hard for it. So after my engineering, I'm going to go up for IAS officer.
I want to do BE, and then for postgraduate, I'm planning for MBA.
I want to pursue medicine, and I'm just hoping for good CET results. And then after that, I want to do my specialization in neurology, and then pursue my IPS.
I want to become a doctor, maybe study mainstream in neuro or cardio, something like that.
I want to do my BE, MTech, and then lecturer. I want to do PhD also, because I want someone to call me Dr. Nagashri.
While the students have crossed a major milestone in their academic life, the second-year pre-university exams are also a trying and testing time for their parents and teachers. Their year-long effort to ensure the students do well is reflected in these results. The parents couldn't have been more proud.
ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಶುವಲ್ ಆಗಿ 8:30ಕ್ಕೆ ಟಿಫನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಂದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿ ಇವಳ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾದಂತೂ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯಿತು.
ನನ್ನ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬಂತು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸಂತೋಷಕ್ಕೆ.
I was in the hospital when she called me, and I was really surprised. I just wanted to hug her.
It's absolutely amazing, and I'm very happy. My wife is also very happy.
I'm very proud of my daughter. She has worked very hard, and she has done good taking marks. I'm very proud of her.
ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಂತ ಮಗಳಿಗಿಂತ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಪ್ರೀತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷನೂ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
97.5% ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯಿತು. ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಫುಲ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಸಂತೋಷ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
Coming to the stats, the subject that saw the highest number of students to score 100 on 100 was the one that many complain about, mathematics. 3,543 students managed to score full marks in the subject. Surprisingly, accountancy came to a close second at 2,325 students. A science subject, chemistry, debuted to the list with 1,209 students securing 100. Over 700 students secured full marks in physics and computer science, while biology saw only 244 students. 20 psychology students managed to score centum, and so did 41 students in Kannada. The lowest number of students who scored full marks in a subject is Urdu, with only one student. Over 36,000 students made it through with distinction, while a majority fell in the first class window, scoring between 60 to 85%. Close to 70,000 students secured a second class, while 39,768 students fell in the pass class. For the ones who did not make it through, the examination board is conducting supplementary exams from the 3rd of July till the 12th. The last date to pay the supplementary examination fee is May 22nd.
I don't think they should let down their hope. There's still supplementary in which they can try. This is not the end.
Give it your best shot and to never lose hope. And don't worry, it's not the end of the world. You have a second chance. There's always a second chance.
Having scored the highest pass percentage in the last 10 years, the pre-university results this year have not only spelled good news for majority of the students, but also left the education institutions and examination board elated. With Amruta Patil, Varghese for News9, Bengaluru.
The weather in Bengaluru has brought in a wave of joy for the residents, and while most are just enjoying the pleasant cool, many can't help but wonder what has brought the monsoon this early in Bengaluru's summer. It has been stated that the changes are due to low atmospheric pressure in the Lakshadweep region in Arabian Sea, which is affecting the weather in Bengaluru. The winds are blowing towards northwest India, which has also resulted in upper air circulation. Well, all technical details aside, we wanted to find out how Bengalurians are liking the weather, and here is a glimpse of what we found out.
After such tortured by such heat, we are feeling it's really nice.
I really loved it. That's why I'm out today. Otherwise, I was sitting at home all these days. It was very hot.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful weather, and it's been a long time. I think it's after 10 years that I've come into Lal Bagh, and it's really beautiful.
I just came here and it's beautiful. I've been living in Delhi, and oh my god, it is so hot there. It's almost like 40 degrees Celsius and something, and here it's like some hill station or something. It's amazing.
Super weather, very good weather.
I think it's drizzling, it's cold. It feels like Bangalore's back.
It's the old Bangalore. The old Bangalore charm is there.
But I'm liking this. I hope this stays for long.
Best part of it is you can take a walk anytime, and others you have to wait till evening 5:36. It's quite windy, and I hope it continues like this.
It's very fast changing weather.
It's like AC to all Bangalore.
Yeah, this is now we are. I can proudly say this is my Bangalore.
Yeah, one way it is really good. It's like I'm feeling it like I'm in some monsoon season or something. In other way, we are really it's like we are not able to work. We are in holiday mode. I think I've already had 2 cups of coffee. I think I'll have some more.
Well, the pre-monsoons are bringing in much respite for Bengalurians, and Bengalurians seem to be pretty happy about the change in weather, the sudden change in weather. The sudden rains that have been caused due to a low pressure area in the Arabian Sea have actually brought in a lot of respite. They've brought in a difference of a 10 degree in temperature in Bengaluru. While people from outside are cherishing the weather, Bengalurians itself are very happy about the change in weather. It seems that they are now in a holiday mood now that summers have gone by and pre-monsoon showers have hit Bengaluru. Well, the latest study by Indian Institute of Sciences forces you to think twice before you call Bengaluru a garden city again. Forget 6 trees per person. The latest study shows that the city doesn't even have a 1 tree per person.
For a long time now, it was being said that the tree cover in Bengaluru has reduced drastically, and from a garden city we have become a concrete jungle. And now there is a credible study to prove that. A study jointly conducted by the Energy and Wetlands Research Group of IISc and the Karnataka State Pollution Control Board has thrown up some worrying stats and should set alarm bells ringing. Only 14.78 lakh trees left in Bengaluru. Not even one tree per person in the city. The study, conducted using GPRS technology and manual sample surveys, has revealed that the city has only 14.78 lakh trees in the city, which essentially means 0.155 trees per person, or in simple terms, 1 tree for 6 people. Ideally, 5 to 6 trees are supposed to be there per person to maintain good oxygen and water levels. Gandhinagar in Gujarat had a better ratio of 4.1 trees per person. The study, conducted over a span of 3 to 4 months, has an accuracy of 98.5%. The analysis has also shown that areas like Shivaji Nagar, Chikpete, Cottonpete have very less trees per person, with the average being around 0.002. While wards like Aramane Nagar and Vartur have more than 1 tree per person. Not just that, the study also shows how the presence of a wetland or a large patch of urban forest sees temperatures drop in the surrounding areas.
We see that the number of trees per person is very less. For every 6 person there is 1 tree. It should have been, for every person there should have been the 6 trees kind of a thing. Okay, why I suggest that is, see, we let out a carbon dioxide every day, 300 to 500 grams, depending on which age group you are in. And 1 tree will take carbon dioxide from the system to the order of about 5 to 6 kgs per year. That means whatever the carbon we let out, forget about industrial pollution, industrial carbon dioxide, motor vehicle and all those things. Just for the respiratory carbon itself, we should have had 30 to 40 trees per person. But what we have today is a pathetic situation. I would say it's mainly because of our unplanned urbanization.
The Pollution Control Board has now decided to aggressively promote the 1 tree per person policy and has decided to give a host of suggestions to the state government.
We want to see that urban greenery improves. For that, we have given a few of the points here, which we will send it to government also. Wherever there is a place, plant a tree. Wherever there is a bigger space, make it an urban forest. Don't cut trees for smaller reasons. If you widen the roads, plant at least 3 compensatory trees per tree you cut. Some of the programs were given.
The tree cover in Bengaluru, which was around 68% in 1970s, has now been reduced to around 20%, indicating the rapid unscientific growth. Experts believe that if we do not take remedial measures now, then Bengaluru will be a dead city soon. Harish Upadhyaya, News9, Bengaluru.
The protest against Sadahalli toll plaza hike has not yet died down, though the state government has promised rebate to people living within a 5-kilometer radius of the toll. The government has announced that those living within this radius do not have to pay any toll. Meanwhile, Chief Minister of Karnataka has passed the buck to central government and tried to slip away from the responsibility. His attitude has enraged cabbies. Today too, protests were witnessed in the toll plaza. Though the intense and animated scenes that were witnessed yesterday were not repeated today, airport taxi drivers were not ready to shell new toll fees at the booths. Police were seen trying to ease the situation, but the cabbies had no option but to cough up the new toll fees. Meanwhile, the Lorry Association has issued a statement on joining the protest from tomorrow. Well, a little development on the toll plaza protest front. The Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has gone on to say that he is ready to rethink the decision. However, he has said that he will take the matter to the Union Ministry and then sort it out.